Okay, so this was gonna be a trilogy, but um, I have to do this talk on preference and choice as a way of promoting yourself and setting your own destiny. You've got to use neuro language programming on yourself, yeah, to make choices. And once you've made those choices, you have to then be able to follow through and determine your own destiny, irrespective of what the perpetrators are doing. You have to be able to make a choice and stick to it. I chose to be a heterosexual, and my body was already heterosexual. I mean, I got my first erection when I was 4. I didn't know what it was about. All I know is that I was looking at this woman and my things were hard. I didn't know then what it was about. So I was heterosexual before I even knew it. But having considered things scientifically, I then chose to go with what my body was programmed to do, chose to be a heterosexual. Having made this choice, I then proceeded to do neuro language programming on myself, yeah, to make sure that I stay heterosexual, yeah, because that's the choice I made, and that's a choice that I don't want anyone to take away from me. How do you do that? How do you make a choice and make sure that these perpetrators do not take it away from you? It's to do with preference, yeah. Now, I choose to be with women. What type of woman? Yeah, what type of woman do I prefer? That's the trick, yeah. There is no type. As long as she's breathing and she's an egg carrier, yeah, that's it. So as long as she's an egg custodian, that's what I choose to be with. Then I program myself, I desensitize myself to the choices that are given to us. I mean, if you look at popular media, they promote a specific type of female. It's normally anorexic looking and really unhealthy looking, and you're actually programmed to prefer that type of woman, the models and these actresses you see on TV. But I like large women, skinny women, tall women, short women. I don't have a preference. As long as she's an egg carrier, yeah, that's what I choose. Yeah, what she looks like, I don't really care so much. So when the perpetrators came to playing with me, I mean, those of you who bought in on this skinny model actress, those are women you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get those. They put a premium on them, they control them remotely, and they will deny you your preference, yeah, once they know what you prefer, yeah. So when I look at women as possible partners, I consider old, young, whatever skin color they are, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever body type they are, it doesn't matter to me. As long as it's an egg carrier, that's all I'm concerned with. Yeah, and this way, chances of me not finding a female are reduced considerably to zero, almost virtually zero. Yeah, if I don't have a preference to what type of woman I want, I stand a better chance of finding a woman. So you set achievable targets, targets that you can achieve. This is how you empower yourself and you feel more like a master of your destiny. Yeah. So preference is very, very important. And if you find yourself in a situation where, um, I mean, I fight against heterophobia. Um, if you're a heterosexual and you see a situation where you have to do something homosexual to get from A to B, you leave that situation. You leave that situation to preserve your choice. You chose to be a heterosexual, and you can't let people force you into doing homosexual things to get somewhere. You just choose to lose, to win, yeah, and you will feel better for it. You say, I lost out on this, but I made a choice to be this, and that choice hasn't been taken away from me. Yeah. So I don't want to hear stories about, oh, I had to turn tricks to get my money, but no one asked you to do that. Yeah, you must be secretly, you must have had those desires. You can't tell me you chose to go against the sexuality that you had chosen, yeah, without having those desires. You must have had those desires. You can't tell me that you were forced into it. Yeah. So I fight against heterophobia, yeah, because I'm a heterosexual, but I don't allow my choice to be heterosexual to be taken away from me at the same time. Yeah. And what I prefer is always being attacked by perpetrators. They're always attacking it. But when you prefer nothing, nothing specific, yeah, they can't take away that choice. So you have to choose carefully, choose in such a way that you empower yourself. Yeah, that you choose in such a way that basically you come out the victor, you come out victorious all the time. Yeah. So they can say, we've stopped you from being with skinny women. I say, that's all right. I don't really prefer skinny women only. I have other preferences. So if they find it very hard to put you down, to make you feel like a loser, you must always feel like a winner. Yeah. And preference is one thing that always stands in the way uh, of you having that feeling that basically I'm a master of my destiny, um, and no one, yeah, can take my choices away from me. Yeah. And I choose, yeah, to only watch programs, only look at media that reinforces my choice to be heterosexual. It's not because I'm homophobic. Yeah, that's not why. I'm trying to reinforce my choice, the choice that I made, because in the field there's going to be many people trying to take away your choices. They will be bombarding you with NLP to turn you against your choice. Yeah, but you must also be doing NLP on yourself to reinforce your choice. Yeah, since everybody's going to be doing NLP on your mind, you must also do NLP on yours. Yeah, on your mind, to make sure that you get what you put in. Yeah, if I come across a situation and I'm like, okay, I feel like doing this impulsively, but what made me feel like that? If it's not me that made myself feel like getting that, I don't do it. But if I say, okay, it's because I made a choice earlier on in life to do this, and That's why I feel like, getting that. Then I do it. Yeah. You must always stop and ask us before you choose to do something. You must always stop and ask yourself, is this something that's been done to me, or is it me? Yeah, that chose this. When somebody tells you uh, that um, you like um, chocolate bars, and you're like, well, I've never actually sat down and said that I like chocolate bars. I have never made that choice. Or I made a choice to say that I like vegetables instead of chocolates. How could somebody turn around and tell me that now uh, I have to realize that I like chocolates? I said no, 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 no. I remember distinctly sitting down and saying I like vegetables and I don't like chocolates. So you can't tell me that I like chocolates now. Yeah, nothing against chocolates, just an example. But once I say that I prefer this over that, you can't turn around later on and tell me, oh, because you're behaving like that, that must mean that you prefer that. That's you taking away my choice. I don't allow my choice to be taken away. I say, yeah, 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 it looks like that, but I made a choice to be that. Yeah, you see the empowerment. Now you are the master of your destiny. But if somebody makes you see that you like something against what you chose, then they've taken away your choice and they control you. Yeah, so you have to control yourself. Yeah, control your choices and your preferences. Yeah, that's how you feel like a winner. Yeah, that's how you become a boss.